So, I did something this weekend that I have not done in almost an entire year. And that is that I went into a Sephora establishment, not just one on their website, and I bought things that I didn't need. This is my first real haul of makeup this year. When I think of a haul, I think of you're getting things that you want but you don't need. I bought stuff from Sephora this year, but it was always replacements or things like necessities. You know what I mean? Like I ran out of something and I needed to get a new one. It wasn't just going all out and buying makeup. And that's what I did this past weekend. And it was actually really fun. So the reason that I did it is because Sephora, thank the Lord, has finally changed up their terrible point system. I had 5,000 Sephora points because I just stopped using them. And they changed up their reward system so that now you can exchange 2,500 points for a $100 gift card. The way they do it is really kind of confusing. You have to go to their rewards bazaar on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I happened to go at the right time and was able to get one of them. Went into Sephora with Violet, who loves makeup. She helped me pick out my stuff. Well, no, she didn't. That's a lie. She helped me pay for it. Nothing here is actually new. Well, one thing here is new, now that I see it. Everything else are things that I had in my cart for a very long time and then moved them because I was like, I don't need them. And then when I saw them in person, I was like, okay, well, we'll get them. If you saw my last video, actually, where I talked about new things coming out this fall in the makeup world, one of the things I talked about is the new Huda Beauty palettes. Precious Gems, I think is what it's called. And there's one in particular, the Emerald Stone one, that I really want because it has this matte mint green that just looks lusciously amazing. All the swatches of it look just so smooth, so good. And my Sephora didn't even have it. When I asked about it, they didn't even know. They were like, what are you talking about? I haven't seen that. So I ended up caving and getting a different Huda palette, the Gemstones Obsession, which this one is all shimmery shades. They're all super metallic. They've got lots of sparkles in them, and they just swatched and looked so beautiful. This is definitely a palette that you look at and you know it's going to need co-star, so to speak, because all of this at once is a lot of shimmer. So this is definitely an accent palette. This is something that I think you pair it with something matte so that the shimmer can really shine, so to speak. But those palettes are only $27, which it's very rare to find a palette that's $27 anymore, let's be honest. And so I caved. This is the only thing that I actually meant to get. This was the one thing that was already in my cart, and that is the Diamond Milk lip gloss from Fenty Beauty. This is their Gloss Bomb, and I love original Gloss Bomb shade that came out. It's so beautiful. The consistency, it smells amazing, it looks amazing. It's great on every single skin tone. So the newest one is Diamond Milk, and it looks gorgeous. It's got so much sparkle. It's got a weird white glossy kind of look to it. It's just absolutely stunning. I already know that I love the formula so much, so that was a no-brainer for me. Other things I ended up picking out, shocker, something I love are the Stila Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadows. I've noticed a lot of brands are suddenly coming to the conclusion that Stila's liquid eyeshadows are just amazing. I've seen quite a few brands come out with their own. Pixie has their own. I know Too Faced came out with their own with the Tutti Frutti collection. MAC has their own, Pop Beauty, ColourPop. And I want to do a video comparing them. Let me know if you would watch that because I really do want to do that. The Stila ones, I absolutely love them. I think that they are so great. They're pigmented, which is so nice because so many of them are super translucent and then it just looks uneven and it's gross. So that's something that I want to do just to put others to the test, see if they can come for the king. They're like $20 each and I got 3 of them. Like I don't have enough already. The first one I got is called Pearlina. This one I had in my cart for a very long time and I ended up not getting it because I didn't see it in person. And on the website, it didn't look that great. In person though, it was so much more opaque than I was expecting. It still has a translucent base, but the actual glitter in it is a lot more shimmery and it's less transparent than I thought it was gonna be. It has this blue shimmer in it and this gold shimmer along with the white, and it just looks so nice. A lot of the times with the Stila Glitter and Glow, what I love about them is you can just pop them on. They don't need a base behind them because they're already so opaque. But this one, while I feel like you definitely could, I think that it could transform any color. For example, the look I have on right now, I have a really light gold shimmer right here, and I could just put this on and it just adds this extra sparkle and just this hint of blue, but it's not totally changing the base color. Oh yes, I am really glad I picked this up. Also, just right here, also on your cheeks, also on your lips, this color's gonna get a lot of use. I already know it. The next one I picked out is so beautiful. It's called Cloud, and it's actually, I think it's a shimmer and glow. So it's not a glitter and glow. Glitter and glow has a lot more sparkle. Shimmer and glow is much more shimmery, not so much like actual iridescent sparkle. And this color is so gorgeous. It's this beautiful, beautiful mauve. It's like a lilac-y mauve shade. And then it has this just stunning gold shimmer flash. This is so gorgeous. I got it because it's definitely a unique color. It's something different. I think calling it cloud is so interesting to me because when I first thought, I'm like, what, clouds are white? But then if you think of like stormy day but like also sunsetty, I don't know, I'm all about anything unique. If anything can be the weirdest, just most like what are they thinking color, and that's what I'm about. The last one I got is called Vivid Sapphire. I went on faith with this one because the sample they had out to swatch with it was actually really dried out, so I just was like, okay, I think it looks good even though it didn't look anything like this one, and I'm just watching it now going, I hope it looks like what I remember, what I think it was gonna, and it does. So much pigmentation, and it has this gorgeous, oh my god, amazing purple sparkle. This one will be a little bit more tricky to work with in the sense that you're gonna have to be a little bit more careful. One of the things I really love about Glitter and Glow is that you can just kind of like basically that and it'll look great. Maybe blend out the edges if you want. You can even blend out the edges with the brush. But because the colors are super glittery but they're softer for the most part, it's easy and you don't have to be as particular. With something that's this pigmented, you're definitely gonna have to be a little bit more aware of what you're doing. Maybe that's the next thing I'm gonna try and play with this. Doing a really like awesome smoky eye, really dark, really dark, and then popping a little bit of this on there would look insane. You'd still have to kind of pat it out, make it softer, but it would still look so cool. The next thing that I picked out was another one that I had in my cart. This whole haul is proof of why I should just never go into Sephora. Ever, because I just end up getting all of the stuff that otherwise I wouldn't because I didn't see it in person. So this is the Cover FX Glitter Drops. I had these in my cart, again, for a really long time when they first came out and kept talking myself out of them. What are you gonna use them for? Why do you need anything like that? Then I go into Sephora and they have three, right? They have one that's this blue, it has like a really blue, very bright blue iridescence. They have one that is pink, and then one that is gold. All three are stunning. They would look so good on like your collarbones or just on a cheek highlight, mixing them with eyeshadow or patting it on top of eyeshadow. Even I could see you putting this in your hair and it being really cool, but they just called to me. I managed to talk myself out of getting the blue one because the blue one was definitely, I actually put it on my tattoo. I put it on the heart of the ocean to make it all sparkly. It looked amazing. I almost got the gold, but then I thought that's a little bit too safe for me. It's like bright glitter, and of course that's what I think. So I ended up picking out Aurora, which is a beautiful pink. It actually complements really well with the next thing I'm going to show you, but these are just so nice. The Cover FX drops, the highlighter drops they have are so crazy metallic and gorgeous, and the glitter ones are exactly the same but just so glittery. They're just beautiful. I love it so much. The last thing I picked out was also one I remember seeing, and I never really had any true intentions of buying it, and here we are. This is the Glow Kit, the Dream Glow Kit from Anastasia. I just opened it to look at it, you guys. I didn't even have any intention of buying it. The main things I looked at the Norvina palette just to see it in person. It felt super soft, and I remembered all of the problems I've had with past Anastasia palettes, so I just left that be. But this one it complements that glittery, like, oh my god, it's just so cool so well because this is a super, super glittery palette. So these are all highlighters. I have on one of them right now. I put a little bit on my cheeks. I put Unicorn. I mixed Unicorn and Regal because I wanted to kind of match the red under my eyes. And it adds amazing sparkle, but it also just gives this just crazy iridescence. And you know me and iridescence, duochromes, it's my life. So these I'm all about. I love weird colored highlighters so much, and these are definitely a little bit weird. But when I looked online, this one did not have the best reviews. It was, I think it was 3 stars out of 5, which is not great. I was wondering why, and I think the reason is because for the average person, this is incredibly unrealistic. This is something where you look at it and you're like, where am I gonna wear that? I love an unconventional highlight. It's one of my favorite things lately for the last year. It's been one of my just all-time favorite things. And this is an unconventional highlight. Doing a hot pink, bright ass highlight like that is not something that you see every day. All of these colors here are incredibly unconventional. Sunshine is probably the most conventional, and that one is still really bright, and it's still kind of a little weird. It's almost peachy. I was gonna say there's a little bit of a pink sparkle to it, but my whole body now is covered with Be Cover Effects drops, so everything has a pink sparkle. My whole life is pink sparkle. So overall, I'm really excited. This is honestly for the first time in a very long time that I've gotten stuff that I've been really excited about. I ended up spending $100 after the gift card, so this was all $200 total. I have not spent that much money on makeup in a very long time. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know the last things that you hauled, if anything, that's fun. Not I don't want to know if you got a foundation or anything like that. I want to know the last fun thing that you got, that you're really oh my god, this is so different. Because I feel like everything here is pretty different, except the Rihanna gloss is the safest thing. That's my quick good fix. All right, I will see you. I'll see you guys next time.